I was scrolling through YouTube the other day and I saw this video. It was one of those videos about taking apart your controller and replacing the plastic covers of them. You'll see those videos all the time, the ones for Xbox One controllers, the one for PS4 controllers, and the ones for the Switch controllers. Usually I don't really care about them. I mean, I don't have an Xbox One, so no Xbox One controller to mod. And my PS4 controllers, I'm completely okay with these. I have the original black one and even a secondary blue one, but I don't really want to mod these. They look fine as is. But it did get me thinking about my Switch controller, my Switch Pro controller specifically. I don't really want to modify my PS4 controllers because the black one goes with my black PS4 Slim. However, with the Switch, it's just supposed to be a colorful and new console that I'm actually okay with the thought of modifying it. So I went to Amazon and actually ordered something that I usually don't order. A replacement housing for the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. I got the green one, although they do offer Atomic Purple, Pure White, SNES. I got the green one, and then Ice Blue. But for this video, I am actually going to unbox this, and now stay with me. I am going to take apart my Switch Pro controller and replace the plastic shells with these. Fair warning, if you want to do this, you have to realize that as soon as you open your Pro controller, you are voiding that warranty. So make sure that this is something you want to do. I am 100% determined to do this. And if I break it, oh well, I'm out $70. That's fine. I'll just have to deal with it. But really, from the videos that I've seen, it's really not that hard of a transition. So I'm taking that leap of faith. But if you're not sure about yourself, don't even risk it. It does look really nice and it fits very well. The plastic actually has a nice see-through style of it. But the only problem is, from a far away distance, it doesn't really look that way. That's the big reason why I'm changing it to this one. Also because I like green, and that was the Nintendo 64 controller that I used to have growing up. Also, for this entire video, I'm going to be using my eDurable Switch repair set. It comes with pretty much everything necessary to repair a Nintendo console or handheld. So, with all that said and done, let's go ahead and open this up and see what's inside the box. Alright, so opening this up, we have the actual plastics and the buttons. And yes, the buttons will be different colors. You can keep these original buttons if you'd like, but I'm going to go ahead and switch them to give the controller a bit more vibrancy and whatnot. So that is the front plate, and this is the back plate. Let's go ahead and put that to the... Oh. Alright, so they do a 12-month warranty thing. So that's good to know. If the plastics mess up, because obviously, like I said, as soon as you open this boy up, warranty's gone. So this is the back plate, as you can see. Back plate. And then this will be the front plate. Front plate. Actually looks pretty nice. And then the buttons. X, Y, is that B? That is B. And then A. That's weird. I kind of expected the A to be green, you know, Nintendo 64 style, but whatever, that's fine. You're going to want to use pretty precise tools. So I have this one, which should be a regular Phillips 2.0. So first thing you're going to want to do is take off these two screws. That will allow the handles to come off, and we will be keeping these black handle grips. Sorry, I'm trying to do this and record at the same time, so bear with me. And a great thing to do is actually match these screws together so that you don't accidentally lose them. There will be a lot of screws, and you will only be using a Phillips for this one.
This entire project, I mean.
There we go, those are the outside screws. And these should just slide right off. Boom, easy peasy. Now, you're going to want to do the 4 screws here, 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 and here. That will take off the back plate.
There we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
And 4. So go ahead and lift this up. These are the 4 screws. And there we go. That is the back plate. As you can compare it, they are pretty much the exact same size, as they'd have to be. And a little fun note, this is actually I believe it's a 3DS battery. Hence why it gets such a long lifespan. So I'm going to go ahead and put that to the side. Now we're going to have to do, I believe it's 4 screws? Maybe 3? It looks like 3. So 1 here.
there's that one. 1 here. One here. That one isn't coming out. There we go. Nope, wait, there's 2 more up there. 1 here. This one.
Alright, so there's still 2 screws still in there, but I'm going to go ahead and try and pry these open. Now, one thing to remember is with the HD rumble that it has, these 2 are actually kind of tacked on together. You will have to use some force to get them apart, but it should be fine. Now I'm going to go ahead and use this splitter tool that I have.
Just to make sure that I don't pull it with too much force. Oh, still in there? Yes, they are.
Alright, there we go. There we go. So that is a ribbon cable. What you're going to want to do is lift this little black bar right here to actually release the cable so that you can continue modifying it. Then I'm pushing out the screws right now so I can actually collect them and make sure that I know where they are. There we go. Next, we're not going to touch anything on this side. That stuff is pretty much good to go. But we do have to unscrew this entire front section. So there's 1 screw here.
Just to make sure I don't mess anything up. 1 screw here.
One screw under here. Should be. I think. Maybe I was wrong. Looks like I was wrong. Ah, 1 screw here.
Three. 1 screw here.
And that is all. So you can go ahead and lift these putting those over there so I know where they are. And now what you're going to want to do is actually take the buttons, mainly these and the D-pad, and place them into the new shell. And of course you're going to want to take the actual new buttons and put them in their proper space.
So Y goes here, A goes here, X, and then B, oh wait, no, that is incorrect. X goes here, like that. B goes here, because I'm an idiot.
And then A goes over here. Boom. Then this will go on top of it. There we go. And then I'm going to take these out. Then you're going to actually take the old home, plus, minus, home, and capture buttons. There we go. And now, with all of that out of the way, we will take these, place them back in their proper spaces, and then begin the rebuilding process. Alright, and with that done, you're going to actually take that ribbon and reconnect it. There we go. I kind of had a little bit of trouble with the ribbon, but it should be fine. If I have any trouble, I could just open it up and fix that later. So now we just slide this on right into place. Should just pop right into place. All right. It is giving me a little bit of slack here, but that's fine. I'm just going to screw it into place anyways. So next are the 5 screws for here. There we go. Next is the battery. And then the back plate. All right, and finally, nope, the grips. Nope, it was this way. And ba-boom. Ooh, that looks really nice. I like that. All right. All right, it's reading that. Those don't turn on the thing. That does. All right. So far, it looks complete. It looks good. Now on to the testing phase. All right, so here I've got my Nintendo Switch. Let's see if it connects. All right, D-pad. Up, down, left, and right work fine. Joystick works fine. That works fine. A works fine. B works fine. Let's go into a game real quick. Alright, minus works fine. Plus works perfectly fine. And ZLZR. Suspend. Alright, that works. In fact, let's go ahead and go to... Whoops. To game select.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, those work. Alright. Alright. Alright, so in the end, this worked out pretty well. Everything looks pretty smooth. It looks really nice. I like the green. And honestly, I don't know if I'm 100% ready for it, but I think I'm going to go ahead and go get the Joy-Con mods. I'm going to match the colors, don't worry, I wouldn't do that. Now, one thing I will never touch is my Switch itself. I will not actually open up my Switch and mod that. No, thank you. That is, no. I'll modify these. And by the way, while I have you guys and I'm talking about the Joy-Cons, when I got the Pro Controller mod, I actually ordered these as well, controller grips. They're just for single Joy-Cons, just because whenever me and my friends play, a lot of them have big hands, so they hate the small Joy-Cons. I don't really mind it that much, but I ordered these nonetheless. I've been kind of watching these and wanting them anyways, and I got the black ones because my Joy-Cons are gray, but I mean, if I do the mod, they're going to be green, but honestly that still matches black and green, and then it'll be black and green as well. So, and I didn't really think it was a big matter, you know, the whole unboxing that. I didn't really want to make a video in and of itself just of that. But after using it for a while, pushing the Joy-Cons in and holding it like this, it actually doesn't look that bad. It feels pretty well to me, at least. And one of the biggest things that makes this an automatic buy for me is not only do you get these with the great buttons, the actual like notifiers to let you know what side to put it into, and the caved in parts that actually hold the Joy-Con in place so it doesn't move around as much. First of all, I want to say that these are actually even better quality, or just at least feel better quality, than the actual Nintendo wheels for Mario Kart. These just are so much better. Even my friends who prefer motion controls would probably prefer this over a wheel. But one of the surprising things that came with that, because it doesn't even say on here or on their website, I don't know if it was a mistake, maybe they sent it in mine on accident, but nonetheless, I got them and I really like them. These things, these are just thumb grips. So they go on the Joy-Con themselves, and then boom, you have a little thumb, like a little grip on your thumb, just to add a little more grip and protect the thumbstick on the Joy-Con. But they also come with these bad boys, and holy crap, they extend the Joy-Con so much that you actually have a good amount of precision to go with, instead of just the quick little flurries of left and right. This adds a lot of angles that you can do and actually makes the Joy-Cons worth using, especially when mixed with this grip. That just becomes almost like an actual controller with only 4 buttons. Well, 4 face buttons and then shoulders. The only problem I saw is that some games, like the Nintendo Online NES thing, you have to press plus and then ZR to actually enter some menus. So when you're holding it like this, that's no problem, but when you're in the grip, you can't really press that, so you'll have to be taking your controller in and out if you want to get to that menu. But those grips were actually very worth it, especially with these thumbsticks. And I will actually link them in the description below, because I feel like if you have a Switch, these are probably very good to have just in like a bag that you take with your Switch. Just in case you do want to do a split screen game, you have these grips to make those controls much better. It's definitely worth it. And let me know what you guys think about this. I really like it. It doesn't really rattle too much, and the buttons actually feel pretty nice. They feel kind of plasticky, but Honestly, they feel great. They just have a little bit of a gloss on them, so it feels kind of glossy, but they still feel real nice. I could see myself playing on this for hours. And that'll do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Jay Hikari, logging out.